Hello my friends, and welcome to the stream tonight. We are playing Magic. You guessed it, Magic Arena, because Eldraine is here. That means we are in for some good stuff. We're gonna get started with my I guess not my very first draft, because I did a quick draft the other day on the early access event. But this will be the first draft on my real primary account and everything, so this should be good. So glad to see anyone and everyone who stops in tonight. Welcome. We are doing a special little promotion, for lack of a better word. It's not the right word. It's not a promotion. We're doing a special what am I looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. A special thing. So what's going to happen is any new follows that we get tonight will result in a booster pack opened. It'll be the follower's choice if they want to see a core set 20 pack opened or a Throne of Eldraine pack opened. I've got quite a few of both, so this should be pretty fun. I think I have almost exactly enough for me to reach my follower goal, which is around a little under 75, or a little over 75, I mean, so we should be good on that. So again, any new follows, cool things will happen. Figured that'd be, I had some extra packs up there where I didn't really want to open yet. I've been trying to decide what to do with them for a while, and then it hit me, why not incorporate it into the stream and into the follower goal? So I think it's cool, so that's what we're gonna do. And on that note, I think we're gonna go ahead and jump into the draft here. So let's get this thing rolling. I've also got a blue-green flash deck ready for this Play Any Deck standard. It's not optimal by any means, but we might play some of that as well, depending on how these drafts go. So, unfortunately, we only have enough for one, but we should cash out at least enough for a second one. So we'll see what happens. So on that note, let's jump in here. Let's also turn this music down a bit. Alright, let's turn all this down just a notch. Alright, first traditional draft is starting now. Yep, I don't even have to think about anything. This card is getting slammed as fast as humanly possible. The Great Hinge is absolutely absurdly strong. So every creature that I play gets a counter, and I draw a card. It adds 2 mana, and I gain 2 life. I do that every turn regardless if I need the mana, just gain 2 life. This is literally everything you've ever wanted in a draft or sealed environment, limited environment in general. So, this is getting 100%. There's no point in looking at the rest of the pack. But for the sake of it, other cards that stick out to me are the Arcanist Owl. This card seems quite good in the white-blue artifact enchantment deck. And Fierce Witchstalker, which is extremely good in green and relevant for the food deck. Nothing super exciting in this pack, though, except for the Great Hinge, which is absolutely absurdly good. I'd love to get a Witchstalker table, but that won't happen. But sure, let's grab the Great Hinge and see where this leads us. If we draw this card, I do not think we could lose. And it looks like we might be on a theme here. We've got a Beanstalk Giant, which I think is also quite good in this format. It ramps you early, which will help us get to our Great Hinge. If the Giant's in play, the Great Hinge is basically free. Everything is working together here. Other cards that stick out of the Spinning Wheel, this card is quite good, but I think a Beanstalk Giant is better. Flutterfox is good, I think, in the enchantment deck again. I think the Runaway Together is a fine card, but really the only 2 choices I think would be the Spinning Wheel or the Beanstalk. And I think considering we're already in green, we need big creatures, this ramps us, this does everything we want. So Beanstalk Giant is exactly where we want to be right now. What is going on right now? We have a second Beanstalk Giant. There's also a Searing Barrage that we could take here. Heck, we could go into mono green at this point. There's a couple other decent cards here. I think Trail of Crumbs is actually okay in the food deck. The story's kind of actually pretty decent. Obviously, Searing Barrage is quite good, but we're just going to grab a second Beanstalk Giant. They worked well together. They're good at multiples. They do everything we want, so Beanstalk Giant it is. Okay, finally, we don't have a freaking amazing choice for once. So we have Outmuscle, a very good card. We also still need to figure out what we're even in one, what our second color will be. And we'll probably be in a second color, at least lightly. So I think this card is actually quite good, the Shield Breaker. I think there's enough artifacts that this card is very relevant. Not excited about any of this. Foreboding Fruit, I'm very medium on. Immersion of the Veil, medium on. So really it's between Outmuscle and Shield Breaker here. I'm not super excited to go into red yet. So I think I'm going to take the Outmuscle. It's a removal spell. It also, you know, works well with like these giants that are going to be big. So it's adamant green. It's kind of everything we want again. So let's grab Outmuscle here. Okay, continuing on the train. I mean, good cards. We've got Kindred's Transformation. I think this card is a very solid removal spell. It gets rid of relevant abilities. Big creatures become small. You can even use it on our own creatures occasionally. Carver's okay. Nothing else really sticks out as great here, so we'll easily grab this Kindred's Transformation. The fact this draws a card is super relevant too. Apparently we are in a straight-up ramp deck, because our mana is going to be insanely high, but not really. Flaxen Intruder is pretty solid. This deals with the artifact and enchantments, potentially. Also is a great 7-drop to get 3 bears. There's also Wolf's Quarry. I don't think this card is that good. Like, it's good, but it's not great. If it was an instant, it'd be insanely good. But as is, it's a medium card. Nothing else in this pack sticks out at all. So we'll grab the Intruder here. Okay, so now we have some choices here. We could take a Fell the Pheasant for the sideboard, because we are in best of 3. Maybe even mainboard one of these. It's a decent card. Outside of that, there's the Witching Well, which is okay. This guy's okay-ish in the night, like, aggressive deck. There's an Egg. Egg is fine. I think we'll just take the Fell the Pheasant here. Like, there's nothing really pulling me in any of these colors. I don't think we're going to need fixing. It's an okay card, but let's just grab a Fell the Pheasant here. We'll probably play the first one. Any extras will go to the side. Alright, and we finally, finally don't have a green card to pick. So what are we looking at here? Probably the Giant Skewer or the Scarecrow. If we do end up with any food synergies, the Skewer is okay. The Signpost Scarecrow could let us... Could just be a decent little filler creature that could potentially, you know, let us do multiple colors. Not really what we want to be in. I don't think any of these lands are where we want to be. So it's between these two. I actually think the Scarecrow's fine. But unnecessary. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Giant Skewer here. This is not pulling me towards black, but if we are in black, I'll be fine with having a copy of this in the deck. Roving Keep. I think we've got enough big drops already that we don't really need something like this. You know, Fling is actually not terrible in a deck with a bunch of Beanstalk Giants. So it's possible that I should just grab a Fling. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't think So Tiny is where we want to be, nor Mystical. Grab a Fling. Maybe we'll be in like a red-green deck. This is a 3-3 for 3. I think Runaway Together is pretty solid. You know, get to reuse a Beanstalk Giant. Get to reuse a Flaxen Intruder. Less relevant for the Flaxen. Could reuse a... Yeah, nothing else really. Could take a Puppet. I don't think Pinocchio's very good. Makes a 1/1 human. He's a 0/1, 0/2 that scries. It doesn't seem great. I don't think this card's very good either. I think I'm going to take the, I guess we'll take the Hinchwalker here just as a filler 3-drop. Just in case, I mean, we can grab a Ginger Brew. We probably won't play him unless we're somehow go aggressive, but he's a food just in case. I mean, I guess it's a possibility that red is their secondary color, so we'll grab a red cap here. I don't think there's any world where we actually play Tall as a Beanstalk. I mean, I guess if we're playing the Gingerbread, it's kind of decent, but not really. I don't know if there's ever a world where I play 2 Flings either, though. Really would need some more creatures at this point. I guess we'll grab a Beanstalk here. I doubt I'll play it, but hey, we got the Wolf's Quarry back, sure. I might actually play that one. Alright. So what are we looking at here? So here we've got some options. We've got a Bake into a Pie for straight up removal. We've got a Rosethorn Acolyte as a decent little adventure creature. Got the Spinning Wheel again, which is quite good, as we said before. We also have the Thunderous Snapper, which we actually have quite a few 5 mana cost above cards. So the Snapper may be exactly what we want for a deck like this, honestly. It's also possible this Castle may be the correct pick. There's actually some hard choices here. Like, I'm definitely not tied to a Fling or the Skewer at all. So really it's between, do I want a solid removal, or well, a really good removal spell, a really good land that's going to really push us into blue, or a Snapper that literally could be played in mono green that we already have 3-4 cards that synergize with it. I mean, this card seems pretty solid in a deck like this, where we're going like ramping, like we basically are a ramp deck. The problem is I hate to really pass another Spinning Wheel. I think this card is so good. I think I might have to take this Thunderous Snapper, though. I'd like to have the Bake into a Pie, but I think this card does exactly what we want in this deck, which I know is a theme. Yeah, I'm going to grab the Thunderous Snapper here. It's possible this is incorrect, and I should just take the Pie, but we're going to grab the Snapper. I'm gonna enjoy this, I believe. I think this is what we want. And here's another Bake into a Pie that we can grab. That's pretty insane. And there's nothing else in this pack that even catches my eye in the colors we're in. So yeah, 100% grabbing the Bake into a Pie here. Easily, yeah. That's pretty solid. So that's going to really pull us towards black, which Deathless Knight might just get played. Could take a Garenbrick Paladin. Okay, yeah. So I think we're pretty solidly going to move out of red at this point. And we're basically in green-black at this point. Like, that just solidified us. So with that in mind, do we have any real knights in the deck at all? No. Okay. So basically we have Deathless Knight, Garenbrick Paladin. Both very good cards. We don't really have much in the way of food, but we do have a few food synergies, like the Bake into a Pie, and if we play the Giant's Skewer, if we play the Gingerbread. There's very likely possibility we might pick up more food, so I think for that reason, the Deathless Knight's pretty solid here. I do like the Garenbrick Paladin, but I think I'd rather just have a solid 4-drop with Recursion built in. There's also some combos you can set up with this. So yeah, let's grab the Deathless Knight here. That seems pretty solid. Okay, so we have a Curious Pair and Oathsworn Knight. I think this card's fine. It's a 4/4 for 3, attacks every turn. And if it gets damage, it just loses a counter. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, there's some decent white cards here, but I don't think we get pulled in that direction. There is there's a turtle here. This turtle would be really good with like the Giants and even stuff like the Snapper. It's possible that the turtle's the right pick here, actually. It would be a splash color, but I think that's fine. I don't think Reaper of Night is that good. Forever Young is good. Curious Pair is good. Oathsworn Knight. I think I should take the Oathsworn Knight here. I just wonder if I'm getting pulled there just because it's a rare. Like, I think this card's pretty solid, though. And if we were to have any way to put more counters on stuff like the Outmuscle, I mean, that's a small synergy. Yeah, let's take the Oathsworn Knight here. I think I'd like to have this turtle on the table. I'd also take a Curious or a Forever Young, but we'll grab the Oathsworn Knight here. That also indicates black is pretty open, which is relevant to know. Okay, so not a lot going on here. It's a Witch's Cottage. There is a Return to Nature, which I think is pretty solid to have. There's a Belle of the Brawl. She's quite good. I don't really have a lot of Knights. But I guess I'm picking up a couple because we have the Deathless Knight and the Oathsworn Knight now. And she's probably good enough on her own just as a 3/2 menace. I think she's better than Wicked Guardian. I think she's better than Insatiable Appetite. So yeah, I think the only other choice would be Witch's Cottage. So let's grab the Belle here. She doesn't do a lot for us, but she's a fine creature, I think. Okay, so here we have a Locthwain Paladin or a Trinvale Treefolk. The Treefolk works with our Snapper, also synergizes with our Oathsworn Knight. This kind of, I think this looks very good in our deck. I think the Halberd's okay, but I'm not super big on picking that up right now. Although it does combo with the Gingerbrute, I guess, but we have a Skewer already. Yeah, I'll take the Treefolk here. I think this is what we want for the deck. Okay, so now we have another Belle. Foreboding Fruit, a Spore-Cap Spider. Probably just grab another Belle here. They are actually fine in multiples. They buff each other. We could potentially take the card draw, but I think our deck actually became semi-aggressive. So let's just grab the Belle here. Gingerbread Cabin seems good. There's a Rosethorn Acolyte here. I think this card's pretty solid. I think this guy's okay. Probably grab the Acolyte or the Cabin. I don't think we have much in the way of food synergies. I think I'll take the Acolyte here. She also works with our ramp strategy, so it seems good. If we do end up splashing like a turtle or something, she also helps for that, so yeah. We'll grab the Rosethorn Acolyte here. Okay, here we either take a second Skewer. Yeah, easily take the Merrileaf Rider here. Wildwood Tracker I think is fine. We're aggressive. Might get cut. I don't think there's any possibility of us playing any of these, so we'll just grab this randomly. Okay, so now we have a choice between Curious Pair and Forever Young. That's actually kind of a hard choice. Like, I'd like to have both of these. I think the Forever Young looks pretty solid, though. Like, there's a lot of different things that we can get back. A lot of creatures. Also, can always just card draw. So let's grab the Forever Young. I definitely want one of these. This card I can go without. Hey, Witch's Cottage is fine as a pickup here. And we got the Halberd back. I'll take that. Okay. Alright. So we're blue or green-black. So I don't think that's quite what we want. So basically here, there's not a lot in this pack that's really exciting. Definitely not taking like a Folio. I don't think it's worth splashing like a Glass Casket or anything. So really it's between the Spider and the Curious Pair. We really don't have any food synergies, but I think the Curious Pair is still a better card than Spore-Cap Spider. We are a little light on our flying resistance. So it's possible that maybe it's better to have the Spider. Yeah, I'm kind of talking myself into it now. Yeah, let's grab a Spider. I think the Spider is more important for us to have access to, even if we don't play it, than the Curious Pair. So let's grab the Spider here. Okay, so we have a Sorcerer's Broom. I think this card's actually pretty solid here. It's also a Lost Legion, just a good card. I don't think Wicked Guardian is super exciting for our deck by any means. A couple of cards it synergizes with. Could take a third Belle of the Brawl. We do have a couple more Knights that we've picked up coincidentally. Yeah, I don't think we've really got a lot of the food synergy going here. I think this card's a little slow for our deck. So yeah, I think we'll just grab a third bell here. Here's a Reef Soul and a freaking Goose. Oh my gosh, the Goose is insanely good. Well, I mean, I'd like to have a Reef Soul, but I don't think we can pass a Goose. Yeah, Goose gets picked. Goose is really good. Okay, here we've got some options. So I could take a second Flaxen Intruder, a second Fell the Pheasant, or a Memory Theft. I actually think Memory Theft is very good, but I think our deck may be too aggressive for it. Like, we're actually basically like a semi-aggro-y, mid-rangey, rampy deck. So I just don't think we can play a Memory Theft. Like, I don't think it's what our deck really wants to be doing, unfortunately. So yeah, I think in this case we just can't play this. So I think it's between like these three. And I think here the Flaxen Intruder is just better. It's a good early creature. Works their equipments if we play both. Like, Squire's okay, but I don't think it's... I think this is just better. And a second Fellow Pheasant's whatever. Might get that on the table. So we'll just grab a second Flaxen Intruder here. It seems fine. So here is that turtle if we want to splash it. This might be our last chance to pick it up. I think the turtle is quite good in this deck, legitimately. So I think it's better than pretty much everything else we have here. So I'm actually going to take this turtle on the splash. I think this card's pretty solid for what we want to be doing here. It can just help us push through that last bit of damage. Ooh, Revenge of the Ravens. That's exciting, actually. There's also another freaking out muscle, though. Ooh, this is rough. This card is insanely good. Just shuts down so many creatures and decks. I think it's actually better than an out muscle, legitimately. I think out muscle's great, but I think that Revenge of the Ravens, even if we are the aggro deck, is just so good. I think we have to take that. The only way that it's not right is if we're too aggressive. And even then, it's probably still fine. Oh, gosh. I mean, maybe we're too aggressive for it. This is actually a really hard choice. Because out muscle is very good. We're pretty aggressive. But then we have things like the spider. We don't have a lot of removal. It might be incorrect, but I'm going to take the out muscle. I'm just slamming it and not thinking about it anymore. It might be completely wrong to do that. So here it's like another tracker or a second cottage. Probably a cottage here. This guy's... I don't think this guy's getting played. I don't think we're that fast. So I think we'll just get to take the cottage here. Here we got a Lost Legion on the table. That's fine. I don't think there's any chance of us really playing any of these. So we'll just take away this side, I guess. I'll take another Lost Legion, why not? Definitely not playing a second one of those. We'll take another one of this guy. Okay, now here's some choices, legit. So, how many adventures do we have? We have quite a few, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only got 6, so this guy's not great. I think honestly, I've got quite a few creatures already, so I think I'd rather have just a Fell the Pheasant for the sideboard here. It's also possible that the Memory Theft might be worth having just in the side. Yeah, the more I think about it, let's take the Memory Theft for the side, just to get rid of bombs. Well, I should have taken the other one now. Let's drop both of these guys. probably the Ginger Brute. So what's our creature count right now? 20, yeah. Too many creatures. I think we can drop the Spider and the Hingewalker since we're pretty aggressive. So that's basically a 4-drop. That's a 3-drop ramp spell. This is really a big spell. 5 cards here. I think we drop the Wolf's Quarry. I think we can drop one of these. How many humans do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't think this card does enough in our deck. I don't think we're fast enough for the Ginger Brutes. So do we want to play the Turtle? That is the question. So in fixing, I mean, we have 2 Beanstalk Giants and a Rosethorn Acolyte. So we've got plenty of fixing. We could just play 1 or 2 islands easily. I think that's worth playing the Turtle for. The Turtle just does a lot for our deck, I think. So creature count is now 17 and 8. Okay. Is the Skewer good enough? I kind of don't think so. We don't really have much in the way of food synergies. It does go well on like an Intruder or a Goose, I guess. That's something to consider. We could sideboard Fell the Pheasant as well. That's actually an interesting choice here as well. I think the Snapper's still good enough. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got like 6 cards that it works with. That's pretty good. Do we have too many bells? I don't think so. What are we thinking here? Yeah, I think I like the Skewer in the deck the more I just look at the deck and such. 17 creatures. We want a high creature count, so this is a creature, yeah. I think I'm gonna put the Fell the Pheasant in the sideboard and maybe 1 Lost Legion. So I think it's gonna give us a 16-7 deck, a lot of creatures. It doesn't work with tokens, which is relevant for this specifically, but that's okay. Overall, I think this deck looks really, really good, actually. It's possible the Marrowleaf Rider may not be good enough. It's possible that should be just like another 3-drop creature. Like the Lost Legion is probably better than that. Yeah, let's actually switch that out. I don't think the Marrowleaf is relevant for what we're doing here. Again, we're not in like a super aggro deck by any means. We've got some good sideboard choices. So if we're against like flyer.deck, we've got Fell the Pheasant, Spore Cap, and even Talitha Beanstalk if we really need to. This deck I think looks very, very good. The Goose is great, makes a bunch of food. The Forever Young's fine. Skewer seems good in this deck. Candace is good. 3 Bells, 2 Legions. We picked up a lot of Incidental Knights. I think the Turtle Splash is pretty cute, but also effective. It just works with a lot of our... It really lets us just finish the game. We got enough removal, I think. We've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 removals. I'd like to have maybe 1 more, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think this deck looks pretty amazing. So now let's work on our lands here. So let's go ahead and cut this down to a single island, because we've got the 3 fixers that finds the land, fixes mana. And then let's up our... So it's right now it's 7 and 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, we definitely have more green. So let's go. Let's go up a forest. It's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 16. Yeah, we got quite a few double blacks, so we definitely want our black count to be high as well. So let's go ahead and do it 8 and 8. 8, 8, 1. No, I think we'll actually go up one here. I think we'll do the 9. Nine, 7, 1 is right here, I think. Nine, 7, 1 seems right here, yeah. Is there anything else that I want to change about this deck? I don't think so. I think this is exactly what we want. We don't actually have any 2-drop creatures, which is kind of bad, but I think it's fine overall. I think we're in a fine position. We've got some early creatures if we're against a deck that really matters. It's actually possible that I should go up a land and go 18 lands, but I think we're okay. So let's call this deck the Great Deck, because we have the Great Hinge, haha. Alright, let's slam it. Let's roll with it. Alright, the Great Deck, don't lead me astray. Game number 1 begins. Key of D6 is our first opponent. And this hand looks pretty solid. Works for me. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I mean, we could turn it into a 3/3, that way you can attack us with it. Ha ha ha. See, this is where not having a 2-drop feels a little awkward, but again, I think we're fine. Okay, sure. Use all your mana on that. That's perfectly A-okay. Oh wow, he's being man. Okay, I thought so he has a 1-drop in hand, apparently? That's weird. Okay. So I guess this is definitely the best choice, 100%, so no point discussing it. I don't think he has a 1-mana counter. Maybe he's gonna put the So Tiny on it? I guess that would be the only card that he could really have here is So Tiny. I mean, he definitely has a So Tiny, like 100%. If he doesn't have a So Tiny, I legit don't know what else would be an instant speed 1 blue card in this format. There's no colorless instance at 1. Has to be So Tiny. Thank you, Arena, for giving me free information. So it's actually somewhat relevant because we need to, we might need to play around that situation. Alright, that's perfect. We got a Ventress Gargoyle. Interesting, okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and play a land. And let's see, if we outmuscle, this will be a 5-5. It'll be a 4-4. Yeah, there's no reason not to do that. So basically he just stays a 4-4, which is pretty amazing. And I have to attack. It's actually pretty cool. So like the Knight synergy with that +1 counter is just cute. Like obviously we would have rather have kept a 5, but because it didn't take damage, he couldn't block it effectively. So just a cool little turn there. If he does destroy, which he's not going to do in mono blue, but if he does do anything, we've also got the Witch's Cottage to bring stuff back. So that's very possible that I should turn that into a 3-3. We also know that he probably has the So Tiny still, so we need to play around that situation. So how do we go about this? If we attack, he's So Tiny's block. He can't block. He can block and then So Tiny, and then we basically just lose a counter for nothing. If we transform it, we draw a card. We could just straight up bake it into a pie. I think I'm actually going to go for the Beanstalk Giant here. And obviously I would like to get the island here, but I'm just going to get another forest. And then I think, I guess it's the same situation. We actually might be able to cheese out something here, so let's go ahead and do our attacks first. He's going to play the So Tiny, puts it on our guy, it becomes a 2. Yeah, unfortunately we can't get the ultimate synergy out of it by being able to use the transformation post-combat to make the creature's toughness less, which is unfortunate. It's possible that maybe I should have just baked it into a pie. It's also possible that we just don't care about it at all and I'm worried about it too much. Oh, he's just gonna bounce both? Heck yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess let's lose out on the value of Witch's Cottage. And I guess just play this guy back. Sure. And here I was worried about a So Tiny. He still has to have a So Tiny unless he was manually holding priority to bluff me. And that would be an amazing bluff. He was bluffing having a So Tiny this whole time. Because now I'm thinking maybe he doesn't have it, because it would have been a much better play to play it, right? He has me second-guessing life now. The other reason we don't really need the island is because we have the Acolyte in hand as well, so it doesn't really matter. This is interesting. A 3-3, sure. So it definitely is looking like he has the So Tiny now. Alright, so let's go ahead and do combat first. You know, an interesting thing that we could also do, I could actually put the Kinder's Transformation on this guy and just make him a straight up 7/7. Honestly, should have done that. But I have that in the future. Fine by me. So now he's going to go for the So Tiny. Okay. So I don't think we do anything about that. So, is there any chance that I want to bake that thing into a pie just to save my guy? I don't think so. Because it's going to be, yeah, I think that's fine. I think that is perfectly fine. So now let's go ahead and just play the Beanstalk Giant, I think. Yeah, I think so. Get a 7/7. 7/7 for 7 seems pretty good right now. The awkward thing is if he plays any cards, his Gargoyle can't block. So now his Gargoyle can't block. So we're looking pretty good. Okay, I get to replay it for a ramp spell. Seems a-okay to me. That seems a-okay to me. Yeah, he can't attack with that yet at all, because I've only got one engrave. Sure. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to play the Counter the Summon guy this turn. It's going to be a pretty cool turn, actually. So, let's lead with the island. And then, let's go ahead and just jam this first. Alright, let's go ahead and go to... Well, I guess we can go ahead and play this guy first, right? So, 1, 2, 3... Go ahead and play this for the adventure. We got a little extra on the swamps right now, so we'll grab another forest. And then I think we're fine racing here. I could keep him back on defense, but I'm fine racing here. Now the question is do we play the bell here, or do we save the bake? I think we'll go ahead and just play the bell here. It does give a target for that cauldron, but whatever. Yep, he helped me out. Got rid of an extra swamp I didn't need. Yeah, I actually really like this Canvas transformation on the Oathsworn Knight. That's pretty sweet. Because the counters, of course, stay on it regardless of what it is. So we just gotta... Basically, we can just turn this into a free 7/7. You play this turn 3, this turn... You have a 7/7 on turn 4, which is pretty crazy. Okay. Sure. Oh, she had to tap both down. Okay. That's kind of relevant. Not really, but kind of. Okay. So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can do both. Okay, sweet. Let's just go ahead and play the Beanstalk Giant. He's a big one. 10-10. 10-10, 220. Then drop the bell. We're in a pretty good spot right now. Got rid of my goose. Not a big deal. The goose would not have been a terrible draw, but there are better cards in the deck for sure. Just plays the queen, that's fine. Good old Lucky Clover. This is an interesting card. Hey, Miyazaki! Welcome in. How's it going, buddy? Just woke up. No problem, bud. One question for you really quick, Miyazaki. Is the overlay on Twitch working where you can, like, view the cards just by hovering your mouse over them? If you have, like, 2 seconds to check that, I'd appreciate it. So I think the overlay may not be working for some reason. So I'm thinking that I actually just want to bake into a pie the Queen of Ice. That way she can't frost my giant here. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's not working? Okay. I think that Deckmaster may no longer work, so I'm going to need to find an alternative. Thanks for letting me know about that. I think this is actually game here. Oh, no, he can kill one of my guys. If he didn't have removal, this would have been game. Because the bells are going to buff each other. So yeah, he'll have to use the cauldron on one of the bells here. I guess he could also eat a food to stay alive, but... I'm actually going to check something really quick here. Stream might lag for a moment here. Resolve. Yeah, it's definitely activated. Okay, I've reactivated the extension. It might work now. I don't think so. But maybe. Yeah, I use a Deckmaster, which is like not great. So. Yeah, it might work. It might not now. I can't say for sure. And I'm going to save the intruder for the bears, of course. So. He's in a pretty medium blue deck, it looks like. It's mono blue. So we have how many? 6? So he's actually pretty close to getting us so where this thing's kind of relevant. Yeah, okay, we got there. We got there. Yeah, it looks like the app for Deckmaster may not be reading that the game is working. I think that's the problem. Let me do one thing here really quick. I'm gonna relaunch Deckmaster as well. I don't think it's gonna make a difference, but really quick. So we know we did have a few flyers. We know we had a few artifacts and such, which we don't actually have any artifact removal that we can really play. It's possible we should bring in the Fell the Pheasant. We saw the Gargoyle and the 3/3. Yeah, that's enough. So let's bring in the Fell the Pheasant. I don't think we need to bring in the Spider or the Tall as a Beanstalk, really. I think that's overkill. It's possible we should just drop the Turtle, but I still like that as an option. It's actually hard to find something to legitimately drop here. Might drop a Lost Legion here. I think that's the weakest card. Yeah, let's just drop the Lost Legion. Oh yeah, we also have the 2 Flaxens. That's relevant. Yeah, we'll drop 1 Lost Legion. That seems fine. Alright, let's roll it back. Question also goes out to you, Miyazaki. If you played in a pre-release, what was the best card or the best play that you made? I'm trying to rack my brain to remember myself, and I can't think what the best play I made was. A lot of good cards. All runs together where I did 4 in a row. Yeah, it looks like the Deckmaster's not reading that a game is occurring for some reason. So I'm going to have to get another overlay for that. There is another one that works. So we'll figure that out. This is actually a terrible hand. If it was a forest, I would actually keep it probably, but I'm going to mull. Yeah. Let's stick this on the bottom. Could also put the tree, but this hand's still not great, for the record. Got a little better now, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and just play her for the Goldilocks. You missed the pre-release? Ah, okay. Well, I hate that you weren't able to make it out, man. It's a really, really fun set. I highly encourage you to draft it next weekend. So here's the question. Do we kill this Lucky Clover with the Intruder? Ooh, I don't know. This is a hard one. We could also just, like, turn her into a 3/3. That seems bad. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get rid of the Lucky Clover. That could be a lot of extra value. So, we'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah, I did 4 of the pre-releases myself. 3 regular and 1 2-headed giant. Opting main phase. That is never a fun thing to need to do. Alright. Land. So now the question is, do we want to play the giant to get a land, or do we want to go with the Rose Thorn here? I think we need to do the Rose Thorn. Yeah, I think that's correct. You've never been to a real draft? That's awesome. I mean, that's crazy that you never drafted, but I mean, drafting itself is my favorite way to play Magic. Like, it's just so enjoyable. And then this weekend, it's the like official draft weekend. So generally, stores will do like special events for it. You get special packs for participating and winning and stuff. So I highly recommend to be involved in that if you have an opportunity to do so. I'll be doing 3 myself. I'll be doing 2 regular and 1 2-headed giant. That's scary. It's actually a pretty good draw right now, though. This is actually a pretty cool turn. So I can go Beanstalk Giant, get a land, play the Intruder. Or I could not have to get a forest, play the Intruder off the Rose Thorn. Yeah, let's do it that way. I'm going to go ahead and play the Intruder. And then play the Beanstalk Giant. And in this case, I am going to go ahead and get black mana just so I have access to it. Can't use it this turn, but it's whatever. It costs, what does it cost normally? 9? So it costs 8, 7, 6. It only costs 9. Oh, it's the greatest power, not total power. Okay, so it's actually, okay, that's not as good then. So it costs, yeah, I can't do it yet. 10 minutes, 10-minute walk. Awesome. Yeah, it sounds exciting, Miyazaki. I wish I lived that close to my shop. Mine's about a 30-minute drive. Okay. Little bit of an awkward situation here. So I think what we're going to do is put the counters on this. And then I'll swing through. He'll want to block it. And then if it doesn't, like it's kind of bad value, but I think getting rid of that revenge is very important. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and play the Oaken Boon. Let's put 2 counters on this girl. So we're Definitely attacking here. Are we attacking with the 2-3? It gives him a favorable block. Be tapped down. Might be 1 damage gets through. Sure, I'll go ahead and swing it. Small town. I definitely grew up in one of those. Okay, so he did what I wanted him to do. And obviously I do have to kind of waste the tree this way, but it's very important to get rid of that revenge. It's possible I shouldn't have attacked with the Rose Thorn though, because now I'm actually going to be a mana down. So if I don't draw land, I can't cast the tree. That actually might have been a mistake. Yeah, that was a mistake. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to skip a turn now. Yeah, definitely should not have attacked with that last turn. That was actually pretty significant. Could cost me the game, actually. Feels bad. I mean, he also didn't play anything, which was nice, but I feel like flashing something in here would be bad. And he's going to. Yeah, here it comes. 1-2 flyer. Maybe draw some cards with something. Maybe draw 4 cards. That would be absurd. Oh, bounce my guy? Okay, sure. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We do need to draw a land, though. Obviously, an island would be good. Really hope that doesn't lose me this round. Feel bad. Okay, we're okay. So, he could have a counterspell, but we're still going to go for the tree. He has the counter, he has the counter. And he does. Okay, whatever. A couple of decent cards milled there. It is unfortunate that he got rid of our Forever Young, because now we can't get back the Bear Makers. And he's drawing some cards, gets to scry. Two top, one bottom, okay? So a land probably on the bottom. Does not have counter magic now, so that's relevant. By the way, Miyazaki, song requests are on, so if you want to put in any songs, you're more than welcome to. Another queen. That's a little depressing. That's not really what I wanted to draw either. We're going to play it, but it feels bad. Oh wait, we can actually play the turtle. Did I misplay this last turn? Did I like completely go stupid? So we can just play this to make a freaking blue. And then play the turtle. I'm pretty sure I had that option last turn and just didn't do it for some reason, for the record. I think I made 2 play mistakes now. Yeah, I don't think it did. I think it's just a problem with the. I don't think it's like officially updated anymore. I'm gonna ask the guy on Twitter tonight if I remember. Probably have to switch over to the other one. It's not a big deal either way. I definitely could have played that turtle last turn. I just like didn't see that play at all for some reason. I made 2 significant play mistakes this game. It feels really bad. The turtle's going to be tapped down, but I'm going to save 2 life here for better or worse. he gives it like Death Touch or something, that's fine. I don't know. I honestly think I may have let this game slip away from us. Not making a play that one turn was very, very anti-tempo for us. And he's drawing so many cards now. Did he even play black mana in the last game? I don't think he did. This is like the mono blue guy. Yeah. That's rough. We have answers. That's also rough. Because that is definitely going to be active. Well, actually, it's not yet. It's close to being active. Alright, we need to do some stuff here and now. So, what do? We have 5, 6, 7, 8. If I play this, this is going to be an 8/8, which then makes this cost 2 green, which I don't have. I only have 1 green open, max. If I play this first, it takes all my mana. If I play this first, it's going to only be reduced by 2, so it would then cost 7, and I would only have 3, 4, 5. I'd be 1 short either way I do it. If I play the Kenrith's transformation on my turtle, that then makes this cost 3 less, which will make it 5. And then I can do that. I think that's actually the best play. It feels wrong, but I think that's what we're going to do. So, I'm going to play Kenrith's transformation on my own turtle. It also lets me draw a card, which is relevant. Now we're going to play the Great Henge. Oh wait, did I miscalculate? I did miscalculate. How did I miscalculate that? I thought I was going to have 3 left. 3 play mistakes. 3 play mistakes this game. Just keep adding them up. Keep adding them up. How did I miscalculate that? It's supposed to cost 3 less, so it should have been 3. Oh my gosh, I can't count. 3 less would make it cost 4, not 3. I'm an idiot. Okay, that's why I was wrong. Okay, it's not looking great. I'll be honest. Everything I've done is stupid because now he can just cauldron off my turtle. Everything I've done this game is just really, really, really stupid. From start to finish, every single play I've made has just been garbage. Blocking with this guy was really, or attacking with this guy was really stupid. Not playing this guy was more stupid. Miscalculating the mana here wasn't a big deal, but playing the Kenrith's transformation on this guy was completely... I knew he had that guy, like... Oh my gosh. Everything I've done was completely wrong this game. Like, we may have still lost even if I played it optimally, but I don't know. Like, we could have already had this guy in play. Alright, let's start with this. That's actually kind of relevant. Okay, so let's tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the Out Muscle. I can make this a 4/5 indestructible, which will let me kill the gargoyle. That's relevant. So let's do that. So we'll put a counter here, and then we'll fight there. Pay Adamant. He has the bounce spell, I'm guessing. He does, okay. He returned his flyer, though, so that's okay. So we still lose. So I should go ahead and play this guy. I guess. Yeah, like, everything we did is just so stupid. What am I doing? Like, we just messed up everything earlier so bad. Like, we could have won off this Great Hinge being in play. Because now he's just going to kill my turtle and then swing in for the win. Actually, you can kill it, like... Yeah. Wow. I just can't believe how bad we played. Like it's not common that I make like legitimate play mistakes like that. Like, it feels bad, like really, really bad. Like, I will commonly like it's very like I'll sometimes make like the not optimal play, but it's very rare that I make like just a straight up 100% absolute stupid wrong decision. And I did it 3 times that match. All right, whatever. We messed up. Let's get our head back in the game. So we know he has a bunch of artifacts and enchantments. Does that change anything? We know he has flyers. That doesn't change anything. It's possible that the Spore Cap Spider might be worth bringing in. He doesn't seem to have a lot of removal, which is very important. He's also pretty slow, so it's possible these memory thefts might actually be decent in this matchup. He didn't have very many adventures that I saw. Turtle did not seem great in this matchup, so let's drop the splash. We'll just bring in an extra swamp here. Yeah, let's bring in the memory theft here. We'll be on the play. That seems fine. Let's do that. Alright, let's roll it. Let's roll it. And let's get your song request playing here. Alright. Hey, Kays! Welcome to the stream, buddy. How's it going, buddy? We will definitely play first. This is a little awkward. We could probably do better, but I'm gonna keep this. I think it's okay. It's good enough. Yeah, we had a really rough game just now. Like, we just played really, really badly, which feels really bad. So we are trying to not tilt from our own stupidity. But outside of that, things are going pretty good. We have a really solid deck here in draft. The opponent's deck doesn't seem optimal, like they're lacking a lot of removal and stuff, it seems. So I think we are the favored deck in this matchup, so assuming we don't just mess up everything. By the way, Miyazaki, it looks like your song didn't play. For some reason, some songs won't play on the song request. I don't know exactly what causes it to do it or not, but you may want to resubmit a different version of that song or something. So here we can either Beanstalk Giant or just go ahead and get a bailout. I think we'll go ahead and get the bailout. We're not going to curve into the Snapper anyway, so I mean, I guess we could, but it doesn't matter. If it's your first time here, thanks for joining us, Kays. You a Magic player yourself? Okay, that's fine. No value on this. And we'll just Beanstalk Giant. Fertile Footsteps. Yeah, we don't even have the island in here, that's right. So yeah, we'll definitely grab a forest. Played in the past? Awesome. Yeah, Magic is a great, great game, so if you're considering retrying it or something, I highly recommend it. Okay, so we could have a counter spell here. We're obviously going to do combat first, of course. So the question is, do I toss my turtle into a counter spell? Played like 1 year ago. So let's see. You played Arena since beta. Okay, sweet. So we know he plays counters. Do we play the Snapper into the counterspell? I honestly don't know what I should do here. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking we actually should play around it and not do it. It could be a bait. Like, it could be that we're making a mistake, but... yeah, let's not play into the counterspell. Paper since 95? Okay, sweet, man. That's awesome. 95. So you were basically in the, not from the beginning, but from the very early days. Okay, so if that's what he had, he may have had the counterspell as well. Like, obviously, it would have been more ideal for us to have played the turtle. But I guess, yeah, assume we could have actually attacked. So he is still holding up counter magic, but we are going to run this into it. No problems, no questions asked. So let's do it. No counter on that. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll pass. So you haven't had time? That's understandable. Magic is definitely a time-consuming activity, so sometimes life can definitely get in the way of that, for better or worse. I've taken a couple breaks from it throughout my life. One big break. Queen of Ice holding up 3 mana. See, that's suspicious. So the question is, should we just outmuscle? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and do combat first. Pick for 3. Let's play the goose and see what happens. So he does not seem to have a counter, honestly. So should I go for this outmuscle or should I wait? Let's go ahead and go for it. Tap my guy for a turn from the fight, but it's whatever. If he wants to counter this, I am A-okay with that. Okay. So he definitely does not seem like he has the counter. He could be holding it. It's possible that we're playing around a counter way too much. We've got a pretty good hand right now. A lot of options. He has a lot of cards in hand too, though. A lot of lands. A lot of things going on here. So, by the way, for either of you guys, Kays or Miyazaki, exclamation point codes, I've got some leftover codes. I need to add Eldraine to that as well. So if you guys did not go to a pre-release and you need a code card, I have plenty. So let me know if you want one. This goose is also extremely strong, for the record. What did they mill, by the way? Nothing relevant. See, they definitely are presenting a counterspell. There's really not any reason for us to do anything more than just swing with this for now. I could play this, draw out the counter, just so I get these guaranteed. But honestly, I don't think so. I think we're just going to sit back, make some foods, be happy. You can take a core 20. Sweet. I'll have to dig them out here in just a moment for you guys, but as soon as this game is over, I will. Now, the guilds, I'm not 100% sure on the guilds. By the way, Miyazaki, I have to double check. I might be out of those. Because I had a big stack of them, and I knocked them all over the other day, and they were sorted. Now they're not. Oh, so many just random stuff. So much random stuff. So this is a 20 code. And you could use a 20 as well. And this is a war. So he is drawing cards and scrying. That is perfectly okay with me. That's 20, that's 20, 20, 20. I've got so many core 20s. Describe one at the top, two to the bottom. Hey, Anonymous! I don't know why it says Anonymous. It shows in chat that it is FFUKs. Thank you very much for the follow. By the way, we are doing a follow promotion today, so that means that it's your choice. After this game, I will open one of these packs on stream, IRL. You tell me, K's, would you rather see me open a Core 20 pack or a Throne of Eldraine pack? You just let me know. Alright, let's make some food. Final Fantasy Universe. Never heard of it. And see, what we'll also do is we're just going to keep making this food and eating it, for one. But two, we'll also be using all of our mana efficiently. Open the Eldraine. Alright, alright. We got an Eldraine ready to go as soon as this game is over. Just for you. Thank you very much for the follow, by the way, for getting me started on my October follower goal. Very much appreciated, buddy. Alright, let's eat some foods. Good choice, says Miyazaki. Eat some foods. Small community for fans in Sweden. Awesome. It's pretty cool, actually. Well, let's go to combat. Swinging 4. Lule? Lule? Lulier? I don't know how to say that. Yeah, that's fine. That means he doesn't have the counter spell, which means good things are happening. Now we can actually... We have 4, 5, 6. Actually, we can't cast this yet. That's 7. So we'll go ahead and just cast this now. Get it through the counter spell. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's still right. Snapper, go. I could actually play this just to draw a card. I think I'm gonna do that. Maybe. Nah. Nah, I'm not. Let's just end our turn. I think it's like, next turn would be really important to get a 7-drop, probably. Ah, screw it. Play it just to draw a card. Hey, look, it paid off. From the north to the south, we meet up once a year for 5 days. From, oh man, I can't do this. Arvidsjar to Skine? Skon? Lulio? So does that mean that's Scone? Scone? I'm really bad at pronunciations of foreign words, for the record. It does sound pretty interesting. If I was a Swedish man myself, it would sound very tempting. Alright, well this guy's digging desperately and not drawing anything apparently. With an E at the end? So Skåne? Arvidsjaur and Skåne? Well, I was up in Skåne with my pals a-playing Magic. Alright. How did this guy get tapped? Why is this guy tapped? Oh, he played a Queen of Ice. I'm stupid. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will let me draw a card. It might get countered, but it actually definitely... it's probably going to get countered. What do I do here? It's such a hard choice. I think we'll go with the bell. He knows I have it. He might counter it, and I would rather that be countered. Yes, Skolne. 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 So, interesting. So the I don't know what you call that symbol above the A, makes it an O sound. So skull. Skull. That's good to know, actually. Alright, let's play another bell. Did have the counter after all this time. We played around it, guys. We played around the freaking counter, and he finally wasted it. Finally, he wasted it. And now we can either make a food with the goose or kill a flyer if he, like, whatever we want to do. And this is perfect. See, this game we're not playing like idiots, and it's going much better for us. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thunk it? If you control an artifact, bounce something. Okay, that's fine. I actually like the Artemis card a lot. Bouncing my turtle. A-okay. Anybody else want to see her cat meow? Wait a second. I think I found a guild's code for you, buddy. I think I have one. That might be Allegiance. Oh, that's Allegiance. Never mind. I lied. That's Allegiance. I'm still looking for the record. I really did used to have these sorted. Alright. I don't think I want to waste this on a 1-1, so I'm just going to make a food. Nobody likes you, turtle. Is that a reference I'm not catching? Ooh, that's pretty sweet. Doesn't do a lot into a 4/5 though. Let's... Yeah, actually this is perfect. I can recast this and recast the Deathless Knight. That's absolutely perfect. You know, actually I probably should have killed that and then I could have hit with the bell. Whatever. Thunderous Snapper. Does he have the counter? He might have the counter. No counter. Perfect. Deathless Knight. Does he have the counter? Definitely doesn't want to counter that. Can't really do much this turn, unfortunately, but we have a good follow-up turn. I assume he'll burn off my bell here. If he burns off the knight, I'm happy with that. It is a food-pooping goose. You're exactly right. I mean, who doesn't like to devour the waste byproducts? Like, just eggs? Like, if I pooped eggs, they would be tempting to try them. I won't lie. I don't think I'd do it, though. I don't think I would do it. So, did I pronounce Arvidsjar right? Arvidsjar? Yeah, it's not working. Apparently, it is no longer supported, is my understanding. I'm going to message the guy on Twitter and see what the status of it is. I think it's just not good now. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to bait out a counter spell with this. It's going to let me draw a card regardless, and if he counters it... I'm okay, because I still have a Beanstalk Giant coming up. And if he doesn't counter it, then I get 3 bears. Which feels pretty good. It's possible it's related to that case. So, the question is the overlay, like, working, like, just not able to load images, or is it just not working at all? That's probably what I should have asked before. Hey, I got my bears. I really don't have great attacks here. I actually could Canvas transform that thing into a 3/3, but I think I'd rather just wait. I think we'd rather just wait here. I'm fine with being passive, eating some food or making some food. Okay, okay. That may be the case then, Miyazaki. It may be that it's just not been updated yet. That is actually pretty possible. Alright, I did find a guild's code just now, no joke, guys. I found one. I don't know if it works, but I did find one. And I found half of another one. That got ripped in half somehow. That probably means that one's used, actually. This one was a 20. Why do I have so many 20s? That's the okay. Sweet. Finding all kinds of codes here. Some BTTV. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't use BTTV myself, so I could not say for sure on that. I can go to my channel and double check, but last I checked, it's active and everything. Like I have it active as overlay 1. Used to, you didn't have to do anything else other than that, but I'll double check. Tapping a bear, that feels pretty bad. Yeah, there's definitely no option for me to do anything with it. Yeah, it's already active. The app is open. Yeah, I think it's like you said. I think it's just not updated. Sorry if the stream is lagging, by the way. Alright, what is happening here? Pass to attackers. Do I want to kill his 1/1 now? I'm honestly tempted to do it. No, I'll be smart. I'll save it. I'll just make a food. This Goose is a very good card for the record. Like both in Standard and in this format. That's not a bad draw. As a matter of fact, let's just play it. See what happens. So it does have another counter. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he built my Great Hinge. I have 8 cards left in deck. I have to be a little careful, actually. So yeah, in this case, I think I'm going to go ahead and just play this. Put 2 counters on the this one. No, I guess I'll put it on this guy. No, this one's right. I actually don't know. And I know I could have played the Canvas Transformation on his 4/5 there. It's possible I should have, because he actually has a mill card in hand. That's a little scary. He actually could beat me by milling me out randomly. So tiny. Okay, that's fine. It's actually annoying. Because now he gets to kill it. If he wants to. I'm really actually worried. Like, if he were to top deck a second one of these, he would just randomly win. He's playing it smart, actually, here. Huh. This 4-5 is just relevant enough to be super annoying. I swear if he were to top deck another one, I would be so sad right now. Canist Owl. Okay, that's fine. That's actually good. We finally get to play a good Fell the Pheasant. Hopefully he just horribly whiffs here. And he did, actually. Okay. Everything is okay at the moment. That's fine. That is fine. Everything is fine. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and play Fell the Pheasant on that. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and play this land. 7 cards left in deck. So yeah, I think we just need to be super aggressive here. So let's go ahead and play the big giant. Yeah, I don't think I will go ahead and play this, actually. How many cards do I have left in deck? 6? Man, he can mill me for 4 at any point. Like, I can't draw cards. These bears can't reliably attack through anything. Means I'll only have one more turn if I play this. Ugh. I can't do it. Ugh, I'm gonna lose this game. I don't think I can win. I think I've slow rolled a little too much where this Beanstalk Giant is going to be relevant enough. That Moonlit Scavengers is literally winning this game. So frustrating. I guess we'll make a food. 4 left in deck. I have 1 turn left, so I can't play the Kenriths unless I can win off of it, which I can't. Can't play this because then I'll lose because I'll draw a card. Like, he played it well by not double blocking this thing too. He also gets to stall my giant with the Queen of Ice. Yeah, this is over. I can't win. I legit cannot win. I mean, it doesn't matter if I go all in. He can block. Like, I mean, I have to go all in. I'm going to, but it doesn't matter. So I can't play this card or I lose. 4 or 5 left at deck is enough for it. Can't play this card or I lose. So yeah, I guess we go to attacks. We do swing out. This is so unfortunate. I mean, he could make a mistake. That's fair. He could. I don't think he's going to, but he could. Yeah. If he's smart, he knew exactly what he was going for. What's really unfortunate is that we wasted Have Forever Young. This card would actually be the best card ever right now. Because we could put a bunch of cards back on top of our deck and literally be perfectly fine. I don't have it. The only way, I mean, there's literally no way. There's literally no possible way that I get through this. If I'd had one more card in deck, I think I would have been fine. And I guess I would have needed 2 more. Oh, wow, this is so depressing, honestly. Wait a second. This actually helps us. This puts a card from our grave on top of our deck. We get any creature. Is there any creature that is actually going to be super relevant here that could actually help us? This is ironic that this is relevant, but it is relevant. Okay, he doesn't know we have this, so we need to wait and play around that. The problem is, I can't do anything to attack here or anything. Like, it doesn't even matter if I attack, he has skill blocks and everything. Hey, TheBeardedFool, welcome in with your party of 10. 40-0 raid. Welcome, welcome, everybody. We are in a very, very depressing game right now. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, we can't attack here, so we gotta just play this. Which gives us one more turn, strangely enough. So the only card that's even slightly relevant is this bell. Because that puts it back on top for deck, which gives us one more turn, baby. One more turn. Still not going to be enough. Because I can't play this because it'll draw me a card, and I can't play this because it'll draw me a card. This is truly sad. I guess we'll mess up here. We'll just attack with this. Maybe he'll just forget everything, be a fool. Welcome in, the raid people, 40-0 in the gang. How's it going, everybody? You did bring friends, Arya. How's it going, Arya? Welcome in. We're in a very, very depressing game of Magic right now. Very, very depressing. Welcome in, Sue VC's Monsters, Tactical Rock, Luthi, Dio himself, and Arya. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Yeah, he even had another bounce spell. Yeah, it's over. Oh, we shouldn't have lost this match, man. Like, we should have won this game so hard. Like this guy did not, like, we had the win. Like, if we just played this Beanstalk Giant a couple turns earlier, like, he just had just enough to barely stabilize it out. It's really depressing loss here. It's a very depressing loss here. Yeah, we lost. We lost. Yep, I had no cards left in deck. I had no cards left in deck. He decked me out. Like, he was in kind of a mill deck, but the problem was just that, like, every card that I had there at the end drew me a card, and so I couldn't play a bunch of my cards that I had at the end. Like, if I could have had a couple more creatures in play, like this tree, I could have been attacking through, but I played it a little slow. There was like one turn where I could have been more aggressive, but I was playing around his counter spells so much. Like, I've kind of beat myself in that match. Like, the first game I won, second one I lost because I played badly, and the third one, just, it was an unfortunate loss. So. That was a little depressing, actually. Hey, Sue VC's Monsters, welcome in. How's it going today? Thank you very much for the follow, being part of the October follower goal. A new follow means that it's up to you now. Do you want me to open a pack of Magic Core 20 now, or a pack of Magic Eldraine? The choice is yours. The choice is yours, Suvi. Which pack should I open? Each new follow tonight means a pack is opened. How are things going, Ari? I very, very much appreciate you bringing your friends in tonight. And we also need to do a quick shout out here for Dio there. So that was shout out for 4 DEODATUS, and that was playing BattleTech. I've actually always wanted to play BattleTech, but I never have. Are you a big fan of BattleTech? Are you just trying it out? What's your story, Dio? Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I'm still a little depressed about losing that game that I shouldn't have lost just now, but it is what it is. Your first time opening the game? It looks pretty good. I got it on Humble Monthly a little while back, but I haven't actually played it. So, are any of you people Magic players? Tactical, Lambro? You play Magic yourself, Dio, at all? Suvi, I gotta have your vote. Which one do I open? Do I open the purple pack or the black pack? You played a little awesome. And Arya has played Magic. Very nice. It's really cool how interesting how people the people that you wouldn't expect to play Magic do. Suvi says I used to work at an old school board game store. Oh, that's awesome. Suvi says purple. Alright, so we're going to open 2 Throne of Eldraine packs since we got 2 new follows here. And Tactical says you played a little awesome. Well, I'm definitely glad to have some fellow Magic players joining us tonight. So a couple things we got to do before we start the next game. So for anybody who is interested or plays Arena, I have a bunch of codes. So anybody that has not been able to redeem a code for any of the previous sets of Magic and such, I'm giving those out. And I have to give out 1 or 2 here right now. So give me 1 second here. Got to finish sorting these. So these are 20s. I have so many M20 codes, man. It's just crazy. That's War. That is War. That is Guilds. All right. So it looks like we have a couple Guilds codes left. You started building a Commander deck. Now that is an undertaking that I have not. I have not. And Dio says you're tempted to go out to Wizards, or to go work for Wizards of the Coast. I mean, it seems like a pretty good company. Like, it seems like some of the high level decisions are not the best sometimes, and it seems like those. I don't know if that would be a fun part to work in, but I think in like the actual development side and like the ones that are involved in like the designing products and stuff like that. I think that would be really, really interesting to do. I would love to be involved in that. I think game design would just be a really, really enjoyable career anyway. Your cards are packed away. Now, that's what happens in a move, though, so that's understandable. That is what happens. All right, so let's see. K's. Which codes did you say you needed, bud? And I'll whisper you out the code here. And then same question to Miyazaki. I can't remember which code you said you wanted. You have a few casual decks. Hey, Dio! Thank you very much for that follow. Alright, get to add you to the stack. Which In Real Life pack should I open? Should I open my 3rd Throne of Eldraine, the brand new set, or will you be the first one to take me back to the core? Which will it be, Dio? It is up to you. Purple. Alright, we got 3 Throne of Eldraine pack openings coming up. 3 Throne of Eldraine packs coming up. Alright, so Master needed a Guilds and an M20. Awesome. I'm going to whisper you out the code here really quick, Miyazaki. So this is going to be the Guilds code first. This one is supposed to give you a free sealed entry, which is, yeah, free sealed entry, so it's pretty sweet. As always, keep in mind these are case sensitive, by the way. I also can't read this because it's damaged. I think this is the last letter. If that one doesn't work, let me know, Master. Miyazaki. Because the last letter is very distorted, and I can't say, "Hey, Luthien X." Same question to you, my friend. Which pack would you like to see open? Are we going to make it a foursome of Eldraine packs? Or do you want to get a core stuck in the middle? Thank you very much there, Luthien. Very much appreciated. Which will it be, buddy? It is up to you. Which in real life packs should I open? The plot thickens. Also, K's, let me know again which code it was you needed, bud. Purple. All right, we're on the purple train tonight. 4 Throne of Eldraine packs to be open in just a moment. I'm sure I've been holding these upside down the entire time. 4 Throne of Eldraine packs. All the purple love, very much indeed. All right, and then you said you also needed a core 20. So let me send you out a core 20 code here, Miyazaki. All right, so this is going to be the M20 code. These only give 5 boosters because they decided to not give event entries because why? Who knows? All right. There you go, Master. Let me know if either of those codes do not work for you, bud. Yeah, that's no problem. Just let me know whenever, man. No rush. The plot chickens? The plot chickens. Alright. Again, if any of you guys play Arena and you want a code, let me know. I've got plenty left over. Legitimately, like, when I say plenty, I mean plenty. I have like 30 codes here. 30 codes here from M20, just ready to give away. So let me know if you want any. Alright. Let's do it. 4 packs to open. Pack number 1. This one's for the first follow of the day, which, if I remember correctly, was... darn, it's already off the screen. I can't see which one it was in order. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna do this. All right, so this is for K's. Here you go, K's. This is the pack you wanted me to open. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get. All right, we got to slow roll the rare, so let me scoot it to the back. All right, I don't know if you guys can see this, if it's going to horribly blur it out, but here we go. Here we go. Yeah, it's going to horribly blur it. Okay. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to skip to the rare. Keep it simple, because that's all that matters, right? All right, for our uncommons, we've got Deafening Silence, Mad Ratter. I actually like this card. Merrileaf Pixie. And the rare, Opportunistic Dragon. It's actually a very good card in Draft and Sealed. Not a money card, but a cool card nonetheless. So that will go into my stack that needs to be sorted, inevitably. Pack number 2. Hey, Barat, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Pack number 2. You know what? While we're doing this, let's get those song requests planned. I think we've got 2 in there. Let's get Miyazaki's song request planned. If anybody else wants to add some tunes to the song request queue, please do so. I do ask that you keep it semi-family friendly on the music. Alright, here we go. Pack number 2. This one is for... Hey, Barat! How's it going, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for that follow and for being here today. That means, Barat, you have a choice in the matter. Would you rather me open a Throne of Eldraine booster or a Core 20? The choice is yours, Barat. Alright, so pack number 2 that we just got open. This one is for Suvi. Let's see what Suvi gave us. You had to make breakfast? Alright, Kays. Let me know what code it is that you needed. Alright, uncommons, we've got Venerable Knight, Trail of Crumbs, Grum Gully the Generous. And the rare, this is the only one that really matters, Iron Crag Feet. Okay, this card isn't super exciting. Not a money card. It's a combo card in Modern, for anybody who cares about that. Alright, 2 red rares, actually, interestingly, so far. Alright, so we're still on this follow train, so that means we're up to Dio's pack. Dio wanted an Eldraine as well. Barat says Eldraine. Alright, we got a stack of 5 Eldraine packs to go through, so let's keep going here. Hey, Sig Stardust, welcome to the stream. How's it going? It was feet as in F-E-A-T, Miyazaki. F-E-A-T. F-E-A-T. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this pack here. Here we go. Alright, pack number 3. This one is for Dio himself. Alright, we got uncommons, Covetous Urge, Order of Midnight, and Clockwork Servants. The rare, our first mythic of the day, the Circle of Loyalty. The Circle of Loyalty. I did open your pack, Kays. You got an Opportunistic Dragon is what you got in yours, Kays. Alright, so this one was our first mythic, the Circle of Loyalty. I actually like this card quite a bit. This one makes all your creatures more powerful, makes them knights, it does some cool stuff. Not a bad one at all, Dio. Pack number 4, this one's for Luthien. It's the Circle of Loyalty. This doesn't quite have the same ring to it. It's a mythic Circle of Loyalty. You'll take it? Hey, it's mine. You can't take it. Alright. Moving right along here. This one is for Luthien, like I just said. Uncommons. We got Shambling Suit. Tournament Grounds. Wish my camera wasn't dying. Deathless Knight. We actually just had this one in the draft. A Foil Mountain. Very nice. Look how shiny that is, my friends. And the rare Castle Vantress. I actually like this card quite a bit. It'll probably be played in my standard deck. So this is a card good to have a couple of. Gonna head out, Dio? No problem, man. Thank you very much for the raid and for bringing your crew by. It is very, very much appreciated. If you ever want to come out and play some Jackbox, we do that on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Would love to have you play with us then. Oh, I just have cards dropping them everywhere, just making a mess. Alright. Thank you guys very much again for the follows. Pretty exciting. This little pack opening thing is a new thing I'm trying out today to see how it works out. So far, it's pretty fun. I had a bunch of packs, so I figured I would try it out. Hey, Mayo! Welcome in. How's it going, buddy? Very much. Let me try again. Very happy to see you here tonight. Again, if anybody has any song requests you want to stick in the queue, please do so. Alright. This pack is for Barat. Let's see what Barat pulls us. Siggy Stardust says this weekend took a lot out of you. I know that feeling, buddy. I played 4 pre-release events. 4 pre-release events, Stardust. Alright. Let's see what Barat brought us. Ferocity of the Wilds. Inspiring Veteran. Bog Naughty. And the rare, everyone's favorite, food pooping bird, the Gilded Goose. This card is very good. Actually, like an $8 card. It's actually been our biggest money card so far, so thank you very much for this one, Barat. Thank you very much. That one needs to be sleeved. Gilded Goose. You got it. Gilded Goose. Just look at that golden goose. Just look at it. Look at this golden goose. Alright. 5 packs open, 5 followers gained. Thank you guys again for being here tonight. Siggy says you did... Wait, you did 7 pre-releases? What? You did 7 pre-releases, Siggy. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? 7 pre-releases? No way. I honestly don't believe that. How could it be 7 pre-releases? I mean, I do believe you. I'm just like legitimately mind blown. You're heading out, Luthien. Thanks for being here, buddy. Thank you again for hanging out and following. Love to have you join us. Again, for anybody who just came in, welcome to the channel. This is the Bearded Fool Gaming, a variety streamer with an emphasis on Magic the Gathering and Jackbox. We do Jackbox on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays here. So if you're heading out, we'd love to have you back in the future. We usually start around right before 1 a.m. Eastern Time. We usually go for 3 or 4 hours on Jackbox on those days. So we'll be doing that tomorrow, and we'd love to have you join us. Alright, I think I missed something in the chat here, so let me back up really quick. And Mayo, I just saw where you said that you had no idea what the cards are. That's okay, because that's what I'm here for. Alright. Siggy, you said the Japanese printed boxes were better? I've not heard anything about that. Like, where is there, like, data behind that? Or is that just in your experience? Two stores within 10 minutes? That's crazy, man. I just can't believe, like, I just don't know how you do that. Like, unless you were, like, did you actually play multiple rounds? Or was this like a 1-round drop situation? 3 p.m., 10 p.m., 3 a.m. Wow, that's crazy, Siggy. You are a stronger human than I am. But again, I do have codes left over, again, from all the stuff. So if anybody that plays Arena here has not redeemed any codes, let me know. I've got plenty left over, and they are yours if you want them. So let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Which of the codes do you have left? I pretty much have everything. The only thing I don't really have left is guilds. I think I gave out my last Guilds of Ravnica. I have one that might work here. It might already be redeemed. But if you need it, Barat, it's yours. They are better. The quality of the latest Japanese paper products have been higher. Oh, okay. You need a 20 code, K's? Alright, coming your way, buddy. Coming your way, K's. As always, they are case sensitive, and if for some reason they are not able to be redeemed, like if it says it's already redeemed or something, let me know. That should not happen on these, but just let me know if so, and I'll get back to you on it. You'll be off to get ready for the day, Suvi? No problem. Thanks again for being here. Again, definitely try to stop by and play some Jackbox with it. That'd be really awesome to see. I'd love to have you join us then. You just compared the pulls, Siggy. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, sounds good, Barat. Well, let me go ahead and send you out a couple here. I'll send you one from the set. What? Do you have one from the set from last night, Barat? You're heading out, Arya? No problem. Thanks for bringing everybody this way, Arya. Very much appreciated. Hope your streams go well. And stay wholesome, my friend. Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and send you out a Core 20 and a Eldraine and a War of the Spark. Yes, Arya is a very good streamer by what I've seen so far. By what I've seen so far. Wink, wink. Who knows if she's really a good streamer. No, I'm teasing, I'm teasing. Alright, sending out these codes to Barat. Alright. There's one code for you, Barat. Keep in mind these are, as I said before, case sensitive when you redeem them on Arena. And if you have any problems with any of them, just let me know. Alright, double check my spelling. Alright, you should be good. Let me know once you redeem those codes, Barack. Ended up with just over 3.5 boxes of loose packs, and then you have 2 pre-order. That's crazy. Crazy, Siggy. I ended up getting about 30 prize packs in total on mine. I went 4-0, 4-0, 2-2, 4-0. So I've 1 out of 3, which is pretty sweet. Yep, I have Eldraine codes. I've got a bunch of Eldraine codes. Like, legit, like 40 of them. So if you need Eldraine codes, you just let me know. Coming your way, Kays. Oh, boy. Alright. There you go, Kays. Your Eldraine code was sent out to you as well. You gonna call it the night as well? No problem, Tactical. Thanks for being awesome. Definitely hope to see you back here in the future, and it was great that you got to join us tonight. I can't remember if I sent you one or not, Miyazaki. Just let me know. Alright, so we are good on that. So let's go ahead and jump into our second game with this good deck. Yes, you can, Stardust. So on Arena, I'll show you really quick. You have a cycle here that you go through. You have a cycle here that you go through. I'll show you the ways. So what you want to play when you're just starting out first. Okay, so first of all, when you're just starting out, you're gonna get basically enough stuff to kind of start a deck. So if you're wanting to just play the game for grinding, not necessarily for fun, but just so that you can build up your collection so you can eventually build your decks you want, build a really fast, easy to play, cheap aggro deck that you can win with easily. Like, it used to be Mono Blue Tempo, but that deck no longer exists, so we'll have to find a replacement. Then all you do is go in here and you play standard events. They take 500 gold to enter. As you can see if I move my face. They take 500 gold to enter. And because of that, they're cheap. If you win out in them, actually if you get halfway through, you get your money back and you get a couple cards. If you make it all the way, you double your money and get 2 rares, right? So rares are basically packs because the uncommons and commons are not like what you really are looking for usually. So you basically get like 3 or 4 packs here is basically what this equates to. So you're going to keep doing this over and over and over. After you've won out enough that you got 5,000 gold, then you go over and you do ranked draft. Once you're in ranked draft, these cost 5k. This turns your gold into gems. So as you can see here on the prizing, it's 5,000 gold to enter, but you can win all the way up to 950 gems. So then after you've cashed out in this and you have 1,500 gems, then you come over and you play traditional draft, which is what we're doing right now. This has the best payout of anything because you get 3 packs by your buy-in. You can win up to 6 packs, and you can win your money back plus extra. It's 1,500 gold to enter, but if you make it to 3 wins, you get your money back. So basically, all these packs are free. So if you can theoretically infinitely cash out drafts. Are you going to do that? No. But theoretically, you can. So that's the cycle of how you play Arena for free. And then, okay, you lose out of your drafts, you don't have 1,500 gold to draft again. You go back to step 1, start grinding your gold. You want to always make sure you're doing your dailies, which we've already finished ours. And that's pretty much it. That's how you play Arena from the grinder's perspective. So I hope that answers your question, Siggy. Hope that answers your question. And now, without further ado, let's get started in game number 2. For 3 days, yeah. Yeah, it looks like a lot at first, but it's actually a pretty easy system. I've put like legitimately like $20 into the game. Like, I think the first little bundle that you get for like $5, where it's like a bunch of stuff. I can't remember exactly what's in it now, but you get a bunch of gems and stuff. That's actually worth it. But outside of that, I don't recommend to buy anything. Just play it for free. Alright, well, we won the roll at least. I mean, this hand looks fine. Got a goose. Got a legion that we can play because we have a goose. Seems decent to me. Alright. I'm still kind of disheartened by that last game, but We are going to not let it hold us back. We actually want a swamp here. That's perfect. That's actually perfect. Yep, you just let me know what you need, Siggy. You let me know what codes you need, and they are yours. Like I said, I don't have all of them left now, but I've still got a lot. Food is a token that you sacrifice it and you gain life from it, basically. So he played a 2-1 first strike. I have a 2-3. This is a good situation. These guys are actually quite good, the Youthful Knights. I think it's a very strong card in this format. Huh, that's interesting. Since he has that first strike guy, I actually think the Deathless Knight's pretty bad. I think we still want it, but I think I'd rather have the Outmuscle first. Any other not Eldraine? Okay, sweet. Okay, awesome, Barada. I'm definitely glad those worked out. You said you got 6 Core 20 packs, 6 ELD packs, and a traditional draft. That's perfect, Barada. That's awesome. That's exactly what it should give you. Enjoy your stuff and make sure you do well in your first draft. Okay. So I think we're going to go ahead and just outmuscle this first strike guy. Try to resend the Eldraine. You should have got it. I sent it to you in a message there. Did it not work for you? I'm going to go ahead and offer him the trade on this one. This one I'll hold back since it's bigger now. He'll probably trade here, I assume. Which is fine for us. Playing red-white weenie with circle and sword. Hey, circle! Somebody say circle! You talking about this circle? The circle of loyalty? That's what I'm talking about. It's in the same code again? Okay, cool. I'll do that. Looks like he has a combat trick, but whatever. Whatever. Oh, heck yeah. Still trade? Why would you even waste that? Oh yeah, we are looking good right now, my friends. This game is going well. The opponent's playing 3-2 Vanillas and Lash of Thorns. I think we're okay. You're halfway at updating it. The Mythic Red Sword, that's Embercleave, right? I can't tell if that card's actually any good or not. And the opponent just gave up. Wow, okay. I guess they didn't want us to see the rest of their deck. So they're in white, black. Looks like they play a couple combat tricks and some mediocre creatures. It's not much for us to sideboard against, so. Not much to sideboard against. So. Bad internet, yeah, that is a depressing, I can't talk, depressing part of life for sure. I mean, we really don't know what they're playing, so we'll just jam it out as is. Jam it out as is. All right. We're on the draw. 2 lands, 1 drop, fixing, ramp. This looks fine. We'll keep it. It could go wrong, but have to be a lot of things that go wrong. A turn 3 win? That's pretty awesome. Hey, look at that. We got our land. It also makes me wonder if maybe I shouldn't play this intruder, but I'm going to. "4G only, so it gets overloaded." Ah, that stinks, K's. That is not a fun situation, I would imagine. Guess I'll just play this. I will not sacrifice this for no reason. Hey, Siggy Stardust! Thank you very much for the follow and for being here tonight. It is your call. Should I open a Throne of Eldraine pack? Or will you be the first to suggest the Core 20 pack? It is up to you, my friend. Which pack should I open after this game? You get Fiber. That'll be good, at least. That's the Great Hinge. That's a really good draw, actually. Not going to do anything here. I could play this Acolyte. Or I could play the Bell. I am going to play the Acolyte. Core 20, you're the first one to do Core 20. Finally, it gets a little bit of love, which I expected it to be the neglected child that no one wants, because it's the older set. So we will see our first Core 20 pack opening. That card is scary. We need to deal with that now, like legitimately right freaking now. The question is, do we outmuscle and 2-for-1 ourselves? Or do we just bake it? I think we just have to bake it. No choice here. We got to get rid of that thing. Yeah, no choice. We have to get rid of that thing now. That card is just absurdly strong. You've opened way too many packs. Yeah, I mean, I've opened some Core 20 packs myself, but on stream, this will be the first one. Alright, what has the opponent got here? A 3-2 Menace. Okay, sure. No blocks. That is fine by me. I guess I'm just going to outmuscle here. It's going to make mine a 3-4. I really didn't have to do that, but not really much reason not to. Hey, Sketch! How's it going, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you joining us tonight, Sketch. We're just hanging out, playing some Magic, opening some packs, having a good old time. 2 collector's packs. I've not gotten any collector's packs. I don't know if I will get any of those. I do not know if I will get any of those. Why does this guy have a counter? What did I miss? What did I miss? How did this guy get a counter? What did I miss? What did he play that put a counter on this? Yeah, you get him on your, if you get a box, yeah. I am aware of that, actually. If I play this, I can't do much else. I can also play the turtle, but not much else. If I play this, I can also play Bell. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just sit back on defense. We'll play this guy to scry. I think I actually want the land here. Just actually wait. Yeah, I want the land. That way we can drop the Great Hinge next turn. And do something with it. Yes, it was a very successful weekend, Sketch. It was really fun. 4-0, 4-0, 2-2. Oh, sorry, 4-0, 2-2, 4-0, 4-0. That's what it was. So it was a pretty exciting weekend overall. Pretty exciting weekend. I am going to offer the trade here. There we go. That should be game. I guess we'll go ahead and attack with this guy. Last event, what? Not sure what you're saying there, Siggy. Sure. If he has artifact removal here, I'll be really sad. I mean, next turn we're going to draw 2 cards. Yeah, this is insane. Sunday you lost after getting 67 to his 1. That's even more depressing than my loss earlier. Sure. How did that happen, though? Did you get milled out like I did earlier? Yeah, it does that sometimes, Kays. It's where it's software. It's a green screen software, not an actual green screen. So it does weird stuff. This is just such a great card. The Great Hinge is just absurd. It is just absurd. Like, just look at this. Just look at this nonsense. I'm gonna draw a card. Everything gets bigger. Like, everything in the world is good. Everything in the world is good. I think we'll save this Kenrith's. Yeah, it does phase in and out. I can sometimes control it if I position correctly. Druid shut down spells. That's unfortunate, man. There we go. That was what the deck should have done. It's a pretty dominating victory there. What the heck? Why did I get all these rewards? Why did I just get these rewards? Except for like this? Oh, you get 2 packs on that. That's weird. Okay. That explains it. Yeah, I'm aware. Alright, let's go ahead and keep on rolling with this deck. Thanks again for being here and hanging out, everybody. Oh my gosh, I forgot to open the pack. We gotta do it really fast. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Siggy. I almost forgot. Just for you. Quickly. We gotta jam it out here. Here we go. Ooh. Uncommons. Lightning Stormkin. Brineborn Cutthroats. Might of the Masses. A foil, says Scorpion. And a mythic, Cavalier of Glades. Second mythic of the day. I actually like this card. Not a bad one at all there, Siggy. Thank you much for the follow again, for being here. If you didn't see Sketch, we're doing a pack opening for every new follow today. I think I'm going to keep this hand. We do need a land, but it's whatever. If we get a single land, we're perfect. Mythic Hive. Hey, look, we're good. Everything is good. Okay, so I'm going to play a forest here. If I do not draw another land, I'm going to go ahead and play the witches. Okay, I drew the land, so yeah, we'll go ahead and just play the swamp here. It could mess up my curve. Yeah, I'm just going to lose the value of witches here because it's not super likely we would draw another land. If I do, I do. It's not a huge deal. If I do, I do. This gingerbread man is fast. You can read now? Why could you not read before, Sketch? Alright, let's go ahead and play this. Get our scry going. That knight doesn't do a lot for us right now. Let's just draw another Lost Legion next turn. Might actually play it too. She's illiterate? I mean, that's possible. How's it going, Shirk? Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you tonight. We had a really depressing loss earlier, Shirk. Really depressing loss earlier. See, it's like, how aggressive do I get here? Like, I don't know. I have some different approaches on this. I guess I don't think I can race that. I mean, I can't really block those two anyway, so yeah, we'll keep this guy back. We'll attack with this one. Get a little bit of a race going on. Yes, most memorable play at the pre-release, Siggy. That is the question of the day. The best card or the best play that you saw or made? Are we going to get aggroed out by Ginger Brute? It is possible. Well, this cannot attack into that. I guess I could if I put a Tree Folk on it. I'll go ahead and just waste this value here. A bit of a problem actually that we're in right now. It's really not a great situation either way I go. I think I might just play the Acolyte here. I think I attack. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'm going to attack with the Lost Legion here, I think. And then sit back with the Acolyte. That seems fine. Siggy says, most memorable play of the pre-release was a stalled board state. Going to turns, you milled the opponent 5, leaving you at 1 card and 2 is 0. That's pretty exciting. Oh, that's disappointing. That is disappointing. But we got to trade here. He is trying to aggro us out, and he might get there. Might just get there. Alright, let's get our scry going here. Neither of these help. They're like, the land is bad, but the Goldilocks just isn't what we need. So bottom both. Go ahead and play a Bell. And I guess I'll still attack for 2. His deck's really cheesy. Just a fast deck with a little bit of evasion built in. That is not what I wanted. That's game. I mean, I can't block his flyers. Can't block his gingerbread man, so rip me. I guess we yeah, we'll just surrender there. Okay, so he's in like a super fast, cheesy, aggro-y deck. We just have to keep that in mind. You activated the Black Legend and mill you both 5. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we know he's aggro, so we need to speed up our deck a bit. So Gingerbrute actually blocks Gingerbrute well and gains life. That's a consideration. Spider's actually probably fine here. Bring that in. Not much else we really have here. Might drop the Skewer in this matchup because it's too slow, probably. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll drop the skewer here. Could bring in a Fell the Pheasant because we saw 2 flyers. It should probably be main board. Probably drop the turtle in this matchup. Bring in the extra swamp. Actually, no. Bring in an extra forest. 10 and 7, yeah, okay. Could bring an Eye Collector, but that seems not great. So, yeah, I think that's the deck. Alright, let's go. Done. I clicked it 13 times. One store is considering not running standard. Why is that, Siggy? Just not enough interest? Standard's been a little not popular for us but the last couple weeks, but that's because it's like the stale standard period, so just is what it is. Definitely want to play first. I guess that's fine. Can't play the Lost Legion basically at all, but got a spider, got a snapper, got a giant. We got some stuff here. Oh, look at that, a 1/1 flyer on turn 1. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just play Goldilocks here. She doesn't do much, but could be relevant. According to the Facebook poll. Well, I mean, if that's an accurate thing, I mean, I guess it could be. Alright, let's go ahead and attack for 1. So, wish it wouldn't even ask me. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and Beanstalk Giant here, just to make sure we hit that Snapper next turn. Problem is I have to get green. I can't get black, even though I need black. But I have to guarantee the Snapper, so we'll get green. Memory theft. That's pretty upsetting, actually. Oh no, that was such a strong ability. Now he gets my adventure card out too. Wow, that was really good for him. Wow. Wow, okay. Okay. That was a little bit upsetting, actually. That was an absurdly good memory theft. Wow. I just can't believe that. And he makes me discard my last 2. What, is he in a different deck now? Is this the same deck we just played against? Like, what is going on here? I guess we'll get aggro back. Wow. He just ate our hand. That is for sure. Oh boy. And a Cauldron for good measure. Yeah, that's a card. That does play. Yeah, I think we just put the counters on the bell. That's something. If he has removal for it, it's gonna hurt. Hey, look at that. He has removal for it, and that does hurt. I was right. Oh well, we got a big tree. Let's hope he doesn't have removal for it. Let's hope he does not have removal for this. Or he just has a 4/4 first strike, which is insanely relevant. I guess we have one attack here. Oh no, Spinning Wheel is so strong. This is such a different deck than what we just played against, man. It's such a different deck. Like now I can't attack because he can just Cauldron and first strike my guy off. Plus he's getting closer to that 7-drop. Well, he's on the 7-drop now because of the Spinning Wheel. If he wants to, he probably won't even cast that. I don't know. Really? That's kind of surprising. I guess he's just planning on keeping my guy tapped. That's not a bad draw. Yeah, it is because I don't have double black. That's actually a terrible draw. Huh, he didn't tap my guy. That's suspicious. I'm gonna go for it. He probably has a trick, but this is what it is. Yeah, he has the combat trick, okay. Gets it out of his hand at least. Like if we had had black mana, this would have been a blowout that could have won us the game. That's fine. Sometimes you don't have the second swamp. Yep, because he buffs everybody. A little late there, my friend. A little late. It's a hard situation. I guess we go ahead and just do this now. Hey, Monaco! Well, thanks for being here. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the follow. How's it going, Monaco? Yep. It is your choice, by the way, if you'd like me to open a pack, since you are a new follow. It's not we're doing a special thing. Hey, thank you very much, those 3 lucky biddies. Very much appreciated. Your choice if you want me to open a Core 20 pack IRL or a Throne of Eldraine pack IRL. The choice is yours, Monica. Thank you very much for those bits as well. The Goose is pretty good here. You want me to do Eldraine? Who would have thought the new set would be popular? I can't attack through. Yeah, it's just bad. The Goose is going to maybe stabilize us a bit. Ginger Brute. Tap some Spider. Attacks for 1 billion. He attacks with that too, huh? Huh. Yeah, that'd be surprising if he attacked there. Okay, that gets flying, blah blah blah, go to damage, can't do anything about it. The highest price card in Eld, I think it's Oko, right? Well, if you count like alternate arts and stuff, I think it's the alternate Garuk, so like worth $100. Alternate foil Garuk. That is not what we want to draw in this situation, my friends. Hey, Magic Mane! Welcome to the stream tonight. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you joining us. We're just hanging out playing some Magic. Since you are a new follower, you get a choice in the matter. Would you rather me open a pack of Core 20 or a pack of Eldraine? So far, there's only been one Core 20 pack opened tonight. Thank you very much for being here again. Really? Trapped in the tower number 2? Like, this guy's just drawing such amazing gas. Such a frustrating game. Like, everything was just slightly wrong on the timing here. Yeah, I don't have blocks. This is... yeah. No blocks. Make some food. Lag a little bit in the process. M20. Alright. Magic Man, you want an M20 pack? It shall be done. Guess I'll play it. Oh boy, oh boy. Make a food. Four, five, six, seven. So he must have a trick here or something to buff, I'm guessing. Not okay. Oh, he just has a win. Okay. Oh, he didn't have a win. Okay. Only had one night. Oh, he's still game over. That's a little late. Unbelievable. Yeah. We're really gonna lose out of this draft. Like, our deck is insanely good. Like, it really, really is insanely good. But it doesn't matter. Like, we got cheesed out so hard. We got cheesed out so freaking hard. Yep. Didn't help that we top decked 3 lands in a row either. Wow, that is so freaking depressing. That is so freaking depressing. Wow. That was an insanely good draft deck too. Like, that is so disheartening. To only get 1 win with legitimately what I believe is probably one of the best draft decks I've seen for this format. Wow, that is so depressing. That is so depressing. Alright, is what it is. We get no gems back. That never happens, man. No gems back. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. Our first game was partially our fault. That game was just like cheese beyond cheese. Oh, depression. Alright, let's open up some packs to be happy. This one's for you, Monaco. Let's see what we got here. Eldraine pack. Boom bada boom, baby. Ooh. Ooh, you gave me some good stuff here. Alright. Wondermare, uncommon. Edgewall Innkeeper, uncommon. An alternate art, Hypnotic Sprite. That's pretty sexy. A foil alternate art, Merfolk Secret Keeper. This one is pretty sexy, I won't lie. Foil alternate art. And the rare Castle Ardenvale. Not a bad card. Not a great card. It's actually pretty solid than like Esper Control and stuff probably. Not a bad pack at all. Thank you very much for that one, Monaco. Alright. And now we get to do our Core 20 pack, courtesy of Magic Mane. See what it is. Let's see what it is. Oh, not bad actually. Alright. Uncommons. We've got a Noxious Grasp, Warden of Evos Isle, Woodland Champion, and a rare Temple of Mastery. I think I actually needed one more of these, so that completes it. Considering I'm going to be playing Green-Blue X Flash in the new standard, I'll need 4 of these. So that goes right in my deck. Thank you very much for that. You haven't used the codes? If you need the codes, you just let me know which one you need, man. Just let me know which codes you need, buddy. Not a bad pack, by the way, Magic Man. Thank you much. I've got about 20 M20 codes here. I've got about 30 Eldraine codes here. So you just let me know what you need. War and Core, you need both? Okay. Send it your way, Monaco. Codes are coming your way. This will be the M20. This will be... As always, keep in mind these are case sensitive. So capital letters do matter. And he said he needed War. Alright, let me double check my spelling here. Alright, there you go. Let me know once you've redeemed them, please, Monaco. And enjoy. I don't think I have any guilds left. I have one here that may already be redeemed. I'm not sure on this. If you want to try it, you might get my very last Guilds of Ravnica code, Magic Mane. I'm going to send you this code. It may or may not work. Let me know if it does, please. Hey, thank you very much for 3 biddies there. What am I doing? It's not even typing. Alright. And then Ravnica Allegiance, I do have a couple here, so I can send you one of those as well. Enjoy, Magic Mane. Again, let me know if they worked for you. If they did not work, please. Most of those, most all the new ones will work, guaranteed. But the old ones I got mixed up with the ones I'd already sent out. So if they don't work, I'm sorry. You got 1 draft entry and these 6 core boosters. That's what I like to hear, Monaco. Very nice. Good luck in your draft. Be smart, and you can keep playing in more drafts. Don't do it. Basically, don't do what we just did. Don't draft an amazing deck, throw one game, and get cheesed out in the other. So, turns out that's not a good strategy. We don't even have enough gems to freaking draft again. Like, this is so freaking depressing right now, guys. Like, I'm so depressed right now. Alright, I think we'll close out the night for the next half hour or so. play out some games in this. This is what I'm playing in the Play Any Standard. It's just my own iteration on Blue-Green Flash. It's not tuned or anything. I've not looked at any deck lists. I just tossed together the cards that probably are going to be in the deck with a couple weird things. Like, I'm trying out the Goose because it seems perfect. Outside of that, it's pretty stock stuff. Just kind of trying out a Drago style deck. Like Hypnotic Sprite's a little weird. It's basically a 3-drop. But yeah, other than that, it's a deck. So we will see what happens here. So let's jam it out. I'm also going to update my command while I'm thinking about it. Command is updated. Got an error saying failure redeeming code on the first one. Let me double check it. Like I said, I think it had already. It usually should say already redeemed. It shouldn't say failure redeeming. So you may want to double check that one again. I don't even know where I just put the one I just gave you. Oh, here it is. Let me double check the thing I sent you. Oh, actually, make that S lowercase, Magic Man. Make that S lowercase and retry it. This hand looks a little wonky, but I think we'll make it work. Goose. Yeah, I think the Goose actually looks really good in this style deck. Already redeemed. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, Magic. I didn't know. Like I said, I got some of them mixed up, so... Sorry about that, buddy. So, interestingly, this actually gives us 3 mana. So, I think... This is a hard one. Yeah, I think I'm going to play the castle here and kind of hope to draw a land. Goose is a very strong card, though. Gutter Bones is a really strong card, too. Yep, I guess we'll save our Goose. Yeah, no problem, man. I've got them there. I get them from people who aren't going to use them from their extras and give them away to people that aren't able to make it out to the pre-releases and such, because like I know it's it feels bad to miss out on stuff like that. So see, now it's awkward. Like if I want to get this on turn 4 or this on turn 4, like I need to let something resolve this turn, but this is the turn that drops Spawn of Mayhem, so I can't. So it's like I have to go the inoptimal way. Feels bad. And Siggy, you said you need an M20? Send it to you after this game, my friend. Yeah, we'll counter that. It's a pretty good card. Didn't you think you had pre-release events in Denmark? That's crazy if you don't have them. I am going to grave that. I don't really want another one of those. I want to land. See, that feels awful. There it is. There's the land that we desperately needed. Don't want that now. This feels so bad. It's like... I don't know what the best play here is, but I'm just going to pass. Make a food. I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out, though. Magic was pretty popular on this channel for a while, and then I neglected it, and it kind of died, and makes me sad a little bit. By that I mean a lot. Please nothing good, please nothing good. Sure. Alright, let's make a food. That's a card. This game is lagging pretty bad. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna try to ambush. Dear goodness, this is so laggy. Like, my game is just dying. So he has removal. Sure, it's the Adventure Knight. Yep, Murderous Rider, there it is. Ooh, no blocks. So the question is, do I need to save this food, or should I... Yarrick's Finlurker. That's a weird card for standard. I guess in this case I need to get rid of the Sailor. Here's a card. Let's lag for 30 seconds. Alright, we'll pass. Rankle, Master of Pranks. Yeah, we need to counter that. Take action. Gonna block. I had to think that for a second. I'm like, is there any situation where it's not correct to block there? You can only get it back if I've lost life, so I think I did the right thing there. Probably would have been good to get one extra land, maybe. Lag though. So you can only pump that twice, yeah. Well, we'll try to ambush. If he has another Murderous Rider, that's GG probably. And he does. Are you serious? Did he top deck a Murderous Rider? Or is he just gonna sacrifice it to draw a card? That might be what's happening. I don't know if Rankle's any good or not. He seems weird. Okay, that's fine. I think we're actually okay. This Goose is going to gain us enough life to probably stabilize this game, I think. Drill Bit? Wait, why is it Spectacle? Oh, he made... Wait. Why is it Spectacle? It wasn't spectacled, okay. We didn't even lose anything there. We had another one, so it is what it is. Another drill bit? Okay. Spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Alright, well, we'll pass. Do good stuff. Get some wolves. I guess I could have attacked there, actually, but I think it's fine to be conservative for one turn. We have the inevitability of this game. Pretty good situation. If you play something relevant, we counter it. If not, we eat food. Win-win. Goose is good in this deck. Goose is legitimately good in this deck. No joke there. I'm going to do the not favorable, or like the obvious block here, since we have a counterspell. Yeah, we'll just counter that. I don't really want the land now. Not sure why she really attacked there. I think that was a play mistake. Might just be a sign of giving up. I don't know. So can I eat this food? No, I can't. Okay. Can't make a. I could make a food, but okay, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. I think we're A-okay at this point. Should be pretty much game over now. Yep. Knight is a very powerful card, but not great when you top deck it on like turn 20. Let's make a food. Then let's eat a food. Yep, that's game pretty much. We've gained too much life now to lose. In wait, that was Luleo? Luleo? Is that what it was? I don't know. So we can pump this into a 4-5. It's not a trample. So that's fine. You know, let's play it safe for one more turn. Let's play it safe for one more turn. I don't want to randomly throw this. Another night. Okay. Good night. Ambusher number 2, baby. This card's pretty good. Yeah, considering we're going to be getting 2 wolves now, I'm perfectly fine with doing this. Oh, wait a second. He can pump both. I forgot he got a land there. That's actually a play mistake. I wasn't thinking about him being able to do it twice. Yeah, it's probably still fine, though. I still push through 4 damage, and I end up net neutral, so we're fine. a Wizards of the Coast reseller. It's not a bad idea, Miyazaki. Alright, we got there. That matchup, the Mono Black aggro deck, is pretty scary. But, I think we have an okay matchup now that we have the Goose. The Goose is just so good. In the West. Alright. Let's do one more game of this. And then we'll call it a night. One more game, and then we'll call it a night. So by the way, Magic Main and Monaco, as a heads up, we do Jackbox here 3 nights a week. So tomorrow night we'll be doing some community Jackbox. If you guys have an opportunity to stop by and you want to join us, it'd be awesome to have you. It's a really fun time. We have a great little community built around it, so always looking for new faces. You are welcome, more than welcome, to join us. This hand is actually pretty much perfect. I thought it was kind of bad for the first 1 second. I'm like, wait a second, this is perfect. Probably be better if we were on the clay, but isn't every hand better on the clay? Let me permit you here, Miyazaki. There you go, buddy. This game is lagging so badly right now. Like, I wish you could just feel it. Elemental deck, huh? Being able to go turn 1 Goose into the turn 2 Hypnotic Sprite's a pretty good little situation. I like that a lot. Feels pretty good. Oko? Oh no. I think that Goose takes one too many clicks. Oh no, his own Goose. That's actually kind of bad. And we missed our land. Well, that's probably game. No joke, that is probably game. I guess we pass. Risen Reef. I will counter that. And put a counter on my Goose. This is going to be the last game sketch. Should be finishing up in just about five minutes or so. Okay, that's fine. I now have a 1/3 Goose. And no lands. Why would I draw lands? Why would I draw lands? That's unfortunate. Until she gets less sick? That's impossible. She's like a sick-minded human. She's always sick. She's doing sick and twisted things behind my back. Oh, there's a massive Hydroid Krasis. You know, just casually. Just a casual Hydroid Krasis when I... That's frustrating. Of course that's the last card in his hand. Like, why would it not be? Why would that not be the last card in the guy's hand? That is so depressing, man. Ugh. I'm so depressed right now. I'm gonna make a food here. I need lands. What is this? 24 lands in the deck and we draw 2 out of what, like 13, 12 cards? I mean, that's game over. There's no reason to play it out at this point, but I guess I will pass turn and see what happens. It's Sketcher! Because she's an artist, so she sketches. You can also call her K3er though, and she'll answer to that too. No blocks. Hey, there's another goose. Why not? Just can't believe he got the freaking crisis. And a miss. I'm just gonna surrender this game before I get more sad. If we had lands there, we were fine. Like one more land. I didn't swear. I don't really swear at all, Sketch. Oh man, oh man. One more land. I feel like this growth spiral needs to be back up to 4. It may have sounded like it, but I didn't. I may have ran 2 words together or something. I may have said like land Shatukathrier? How is Shatukathrier? Oh, Shatu. I got you. Shatukathrier. I got you. Alright. I was planning on going till 4, so let's do one more game since that last one was so freaking depressing. One last game to close out the night. Doubtful. Well, let me phrase that. Short term, no. Like, 10 years down the line, probably. Like, Magic Online, I think, will eventually die. It just has to, naturally. And when that happens, when it starts to die, is when they'll move over to Arena. Last game to redeem, pretty much. Pretty much. For better or worse. We got a goose. This actually looks pretty good. The sand looks pretty good. Mono red, we lose. Nope, no turn 1? Wow. I can't do the... I can't talk. Can't reliably get an S. Actually, I guess we can since the goose exists. The goose does a lot for this deck. Like, it ramps, fixes, blocks, gains life. Like, this does a lot. He's gonna shock it, but this does a lot. Let's go, says Kays. Hey, look, called it. Called it. Hey, I still got a food out of it, though. Feels good. The codes worked. Awesome, Kays. 2? Sure. This card's pretty good. It's a little... Chandra? Sure. Chandra.
I'm totally the best pyromancy student.
Guess she makes elementals? Yeah.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Alright, let's block 1 and take 1. So interestingly, I could also kill the Chandra if I want to tap out right now, which I think I'm going to, actually. I won't be able to counter this, but I don't know how relevant that is. I think killing the Chandra is pretty important here. So let's play the Sailor. And then put 2 counters on this guy. Take action. 2. I think it's a good play. It also makes this a 4/4, which is out of range of a lot of what red can reach. Ooh, Frenzy. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure, that is actually perfectly okay with me. We didn't get our land that we wanted, unfortunately, but we have a lot of damage on board, so we'll see what happens. Right. Yeah, I mean, Magic Online does what it does. It doesn't do it well, but it does do a thing. And they've put too much time into it for them to completely disregard it. Not gonna let him combo off. Yeah, that should be game for us now. In all honesty, I probably should have Hypnotic there instead of Essence Captured, but whatever. I have another Essence Capture, so it's not a big deal. This actually might be incorrect to counter this one, but I'm going to. Oh, you know, that's actually an interesting interaction. I never thought about the Experimental Frenzy and your adventure cards kind of getting around that. That's actually a cool little synergy. I like that. See, this is what our deck wants to do. We want to sit back, get a couple threats down, and then literally do nothing for the rest of the game. Like, we literally got to live the dream here. We will Essence Capture intentionally this time, because then we can actually Growth Spiral. And just like that, we win. That was good. That was a good showing of the deck to go out on. Pretty sweet. GG indeed. Deck I'm working on right now. There is going to be a deck similar to this that is going to be top tier. I don't know. Like, mine is obviously stream with that follow. Thank you very much. That means that we can close the stream with a pack opening. What do you say, Jack? Would you rather see me open a pack of Core 20 or a pack of Throne of Eldraine? The choice is yours, Jack. Thank you very much for that follow. Putting me up to $5.95 to close out the night. That is very much appreciated, buddy. It's your call, Jack. Give me the magic words. You want to see Eldraine or Core 20? The first one? I don't know which one is the first one. Core 20 or Eldraine. Or you can just say Eldraine. Alright, you wanted the new set. Who would have thought? Alright. This is it. This is going to close out the night for us, friends. The last pack of the night. Let's make it good. This one's for you, Jack. This one is for you. Boom, baby. Let's see what you got me. Alright. We'll start with the uncommons first. We've got Joust. Inquisitive Puppet, aka Magic's version of Pinocchio. Epic Downfall. I actually don't have very many of these. That's a good card. A foil! One of my favorite cards in the set, no joke. This is actually probably my favorite card in the set. The Mistford River Turtle. It's a shiny one. And the rare, nothing too fancy, but the Folio of Fancies. I like that card. It's good in the mill sealed environment deck. It is a shiny. The turtle is very shiny. Alright, so that is where we're going to call it today, guys. So thanks again for being here, everybody. Again, tomorrow is Jackboxing night, so be on the lookout for that. I would love to have you guys return and play with us. Usually be starting up around 1 a.m. Eastern, maybe a little earlier, usually around 12:40ish or so. So I hope to see you then. We got a couple people in here, so let's go ahead and find somebody to do a small little host on here. If you guys have any suggestions really quick, let me know. If not, I'll just pick one off the list here. Pick one off the list here. If you guys want to post a couple emotes in chat, you know, make it fun. That'd be cool. That'd make it cool. Oh man, my computer just is dying right now, man. For some reason, there's something about Magic Arena where it just legitimately kills the, just kills everything over time slowly. Just slowly kills everything. Alright. Let's look here. Alright, let's go do a host on somebody with not many viewers. Let's go do it on Just Chris. So Jackbox Jack is a community party game you can play on Twitch. You do not have to own the game or anything like that. And basically what it is like card games, humor. It's kind of like almost like in real life card games, like, you know, kind of stuff like if you ever played like, you know, Trivial Pursuit or stuff like that. Like there's trivia games, there's like creative drawing games, there's all kinds of stuff like that. So it's really, really cool. If you've never played it before, I would love to have you join us. Like I said, it's totally, you don't have to own the game, you don't have to buy anything or anything like that. You just literally go to the website and play along. So we'll be starting that up tomorrow. So if you get a chance, love to see you join us. Basically, yeah, it's a game night. It's exactly right. It is a game night. We're going to go ahead and do a small host on this Just Chris guy. I've never seen him before, but he's a small Magic streamer. So let's go say hi, post a couple emotes in chat, all that good stuff. Thanks again for being awesome, wholesome people that you are. And hope to see you guys tomorrow. Let's go do a little raid.